And what's happening is that there's a large contingent of Dodger fans seated down the left field line, and they're doing their very own roll call, like the Yankee bleacher creatures do.
Wow, that's got to be a first.
Yeah, they do travel, obviously. Dodgers are huge, and being from Brooklyn, there might be some throwbacks. I don't know.
But I've never heard another team get a roll call at Yankee Stadium.
And when Pantone 294 is in the house and you start hearing this reaction, without even seeing, you know why. They've got the flag pulled out in enemy territory. How in the world do you get a flag that big in here?
Because you asked for it, we're going to give it to you. And what I mean by that is you guys have been asking for more content. You guys are not just satisfied with just a couple of trips throughout the year. You're not satisfied with just a couple of Instagram live videos. You guys want more. You want to see some more. And I kind of threw myself into the mix. Welcome to your first edition, the debut of the Pantone 294 podcast. Coming to you from an undisclosed area, which we don't want to talk about because we don't want
cheap classified.
Yeah, very, very cheap classified. In studio, we got the usual suspects that you already know. We got Alex and Desiree. You guys know them as Alex Sir or Pretty Bird on Instagram and Twitter. And myself, you may or may not have heard of me. My name is Gabe. You can follow me on Instagram or Twitter at Gabriel Sports. We're bringing you today the first edition podcast of the Pantone 294. Of Pantone 294. Alex, and I'm going to toss it to you because I want to take a little breather right now. What can we expect with this podcast?
You could just, us. You're going to find out more about us. We're going to put in content. We're going to have arguments. We're going to have disagreements. We're going to talk baseball. We're going to talk tricks. We're going to talk Pantone 294. We're going to do the Instagram live version and bump it up times 10.
So now you'll be able to listen to this anytime. You're going to be able to bump this in your car. More information to come on how you can follow. Make sure you subscribe. Just follow us on social media, Pantone294. All the information will be on there. It's going to be very important that you subscribe because as soon as we upload a podcast, you're going to get notified and you're going to listen. Contests are coming.
Giveaways.
Freebies, giveaways. Yeah. Alex is going to give you a hug whenever he sees you.
I'm a hugger.
He's a hugger.
I'm a hugger.
So let's kick things off. You guys did something very special that I unfortunately was not able to. I guess I wasn't part of the team yet, but you guys went to AM 570's Kike Hernandez little Q&A session.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about
that. So basically, we got invited to attend Inside the Locker Room with Kike Hernandez. Last year we did it with Justin Turner. I believe he was the first person to do it there too because they had just built their
just remodeled the studio.
Yeah.
So it's a new studio.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And it was just a good time. I mean, Kike Hernandez, need I say more? He's a goofball.
He really is.
He is a giant
jokes
goofball.
on too much.
There's a video that came out. The dad jokes are very popular right now. I'm sure you've seen the videos. Are you familiar with the dad jokes or no? Because you give me a look.
I mean, I make fun of Alex for being a dad.
So there's this. I think the Facebook page is called All Deaf Media or All Deaf Comedy, something like that. I can't remember. Uh-huh. And basically, what these guys do is they go on there and they say one-liner jokes. And
when you stare at each other,
and you stare at each other, and you say the joke,
yeah.
And if you laugh, it's a point for the other guy.
Oh.
So did you see the Kike Hernandez and Justin Turner dad joke?
No.
I did.
You did.
You did?
I think most of they weren't funny. I didn't laugh.
Oh, come on.
I didn't understand some of the jokes.
The Titanic one was great.
No.
Okay. So what does the Titanic and the Sixth Sense have in common? And I'm hoping I'm doing this joke correctly. I might be paraphrasing, but what does the movie The Sixth Sense and The Sixth Sense and the Titanic have in common?
The Sixth Sense and the Titanic.
Yeah, The Sixth Sense and the Titanic. What do they have in common?
They all see dead people? I don't know.
I see dead people.
Oh my god. I see. Okay. Well.
that was great.
Okay, but who said that? Was it Kike?
Kike.
Okay, when Kike says
that,
right. Exactly.
It's the delivery.
But not to say that yours wasn't great.
Girls another.
Yeah. Let's not hear another.
I forget I think one of them was hold on. Oh, did you hear about the guy who injured the left side of his body? And again, I think I'm paraphrasing it, But it's somewhere along those lines. Did you hear about the guy that injured the entire left side of his body?
He was all right.
He's gonna be all right.
Oh gosh.
See,
How did you
That's a point.
laugh?
That's a point. That's a point.
That's a
I'm
point.
want to know.
Dang.
But to your point, though, Kike is hilarious. He's a funny
Yes.
guy, fan favorite in my opinion now.
Oh, definitely.
Last year, I think after the playoffs, he started getting more recognition. But I could be wrong. I mean, but I do feel like more people are gravitating.
Oh yeah, definitely. And then his fiance, let's not forget about Mariana. She's just as equally silly.
That's why they got together. Now they haven't gotten.
Perfect
They're
pair.
the ones that haven't gotten married yet,
No,
right?
they're one of 6 that have not gotten married. No, one of 7. I'm sorry,
right?
one of 7.
With Austin Barnes.
Austin Barnes was this Saturday.
I had to politely decline that invitation.
Yeah.
I was out of town.
You know, I had to politely decline Justin Turner's too. I mean,
Wait,
it's all right, guys.
Mine actually got lost in the mail. They mentioned to me that it got lost in the mail.
Well, I did move, so
Fans are starting to be crazy right now for the Dodgers, and we want to know what you guys. What are you looking forward to the most this season? The Dodgers won 104 games last year. In my opinion, it's gonna be. If somebody were to tell me what to take the over or the under, I'm gonna take the under. The Giants just picked up Andrew McCutcheons.
Yeah.
The Giants just picked up also Evan Longoria. I'm not okay with what the Marlins are doing. Derek Jeter picking up that team, but that's a story for a different time. But the Giants are picking up steam. The Dodgers won 104 games last year. I don't see them winning more than 104. I don't know yet, and I think it's too early to predict. I want to wait to see how they play in spring training for me to actually give a ballpark number of what they're going to be doing.
I mean,
But
would
I think it's
hope.
safe to say that we're under. What do you guys think?
Under 100.
Under 100, right?
No, I'm gonna aim high. I'm
You
gonna
think-
say we're gonna do above one.
It's pretty hard to achieve what they did last year. 47-3, 50.
But they showed that it's not impossible. Right?
Yeah, correct. They showed that it's not impossible, but they also, I mean, they went on a crazy win streak for
But
like
then
2
they
months.
also went on a crazy losing
Streak, exactly.
But that's-
I think
but
our
that's-
numbers could have potentially been higher than that.
But the crazy losing streak is something that happens more consistent on a year-to-year basis than a crazy win streak. It's more realistic.
Who won the 22 games in a row? Was it the Indians?
I don't know. That's a good question. I have no idea. We can go to Google and find out.
Yeah, I think it was the Indians. They went on a 22-game winning streak, and everybody has a good streak. But I would rather have the Dodgers have a losing streak, not going into the playoffs. You could, like the past couple of years, we've had wild cards.
It was the Indians.
Indians?
Yeah, and I completely agree. Do you have a sour taste in your mouth still because of the World Series?
I haven't watched ESPN since the World Series.
I find that hard to believe.
I have not.
You're a
watched
Raider
ESPN.
fan. I'm sure you're
I
watching a
have
couple
not.
of
I
ESPN.
have
I mean,
not. You know
he's
what?
used to disappointment being a Raider fan. He's used to that type of
Says the
disappointment.
49er fan.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
I knew what I was signing up for.
I have not watched ESPN. I have not watched Sportsnet LA since the World 7, since Game 7.
Well, I haven't watched Sportsnet LA because I'm a DirecTV subscriber, but that's a different story, right? I mean, what's going to happen with that? And guys, I mean, we're going into the 5th year of being blocked out or blacked out of being able to watch Dodger games. I don't want to talk bad on the organization, and I'm going to just leave it at that. And this is kind of the analogy that I did last year. And actually, our good friend, Custom Bobbleheads Mario, a little conversation with him because. Okay, this is what I told them. You guys can, and whoever is out there, please, I would love to hear from you. Yes, I've heard it before already. People telling me, oh, you're not a real Dodger fan if you think like that. Well, hold on. My grandma, and I'm sorry, Granny, you're still alive and I love you, but this is the analogy that I had to come up with. First of all, you cannot say I don't love my grandma.
Right.
So you can't say I don't love the Dodgers with this analogy. Just put that out there first.
Okay.
Number 2. Let's say I don't see my grandma on a regular basis. Let's say she lives in Mexico and I probably saw her once or twice in the last 3-4 years. She's still my grandma. I still love her. But unfortunately, I get the heartbreaking news that she passed away. Sure, I'm gonna feel because it's family.
Right.
But am I really gonna be devastated?
No.
I'm not.
No, of course not.
Because I wasn't really there to see her from her ups and downs. I wasn't really there to help her get up from the time she fell, and I wasn't there to enjoy her albondiga soup.
You didn't grow with her.
I didn't grow with her. So how can I feel so devastated for a Dodgers squad that I haven't been able to watch in the past 5 years?
Exactly. And you know what? I think that point came up during the All-Stars because people were upset that fans weren't voting. Well, there's a huge percentage of fans that had no idea. They don't know who the team is. Growing up, I watched it like constantly with my grandparents, with my mom. We sat around the TV. We bonded over this. A lot of families can't do that.
Exactly.
So either you're paying skyrocketed season passes, to like make sure you're there for every single game, which I'm sorry, we live in LA. Not everyone can afford that, or, you're just kind of going to a game every now and then when you have time.
I see Alex's face out there, so we're gonna come to that reaction. We're gonna come to that reaction in just a few moments. But just so you know, you're listening to the first edition Pantone 294 podcast. Let us know what you think. Go to Instagram or Twitter, Pantone 294. Let us know. Hey, kind of like what I'm liking. I kind of like what I'm liking. Kind of like what I'm listening to. Or you know what? Let us know what kind of you want to hear. What kind of content you're interested to checking out. I know as the season starts. And we start talking to some of the fans that go to the games with us, we're going to get some reactions from you guys. So this is going to be a podcast for the fans, for the Pantone 294 fans. We want to hear from you. We want to hear what you liked about a trip, what you think we can do different. This is all to cater to you. But Alex, you gave me a weird face.
You know what? I agree though. I agree. Ironically, I agree. I just feel that for the past 5 years, there's a generation that's not going to be hardcore like we are.
Right.
I agree.
Here's where I came from with that. To me, I got into broadcasting because of Vince Scully. Vince Scully, it holds a special place in sportscasters or in sports fans' hearts. But for me, my dad was a truck driver, so he listened to talk radio all day, and then he listened to the Dodger games because he was in the truck the whole time. And we will watch the Dodger games with no volume on TV and would throw on the radio, would throw on Vince Scully to watch the games. And it's something that my dad always told me from a young age is when you listen to a game on the radio, they paint the picture better for you than on TV. And Vince Scully did that
like no other.
Like no other. His stories were amazing. And it sucked too when he went strictly to TV because it was nice to have him on the radio. But the Dodgers took away the last 3 years of Vince Scully's career. We were not able to see that. They took away his farewell. Sure, thanks to KTLA for stepping up and giving me the last couple of games, but that's nothing compared to. I missed when he called out Cuba. There was a bunch of great telecasts that Vince Scully did, and if it wasn't for social media, I would have never heard about him. But it's just a sample size.
It is, but you know what? I'm gonna defend the Dodgers right now. I want to rename. And you're gonna agree with me because you're gonna remember. I want to rename one of the owners anonymous. He came up to us, and we actually did a live TV interview.
Yes.
With a certain, I can't remember which channel, and Desiree she was a little bit nice talking about the blackout.
Okay.
One of the owners came up to us. And, we told them, hey, we're sorry we went on TV. We said this. And she was like, you know what? F that. You know what? It should have been harder. They're upset. The owners are upset that the TV deal has not been.
Well, because at the end of the day, it's not falling on the Dodgers' shoulders. It's on Sportsnet LA,
yes.
right?
No, exactly.
Well, Time Warner, right? Time Warner.
Spectrum.
Yes. Spectrum.
Let's attack to who really it is.
Spectrum.
No, he's absolutely right. Because I was kind of nervous that I had even spoke about the blackout because I was like, oh, God, they're never going to invite us again,
Ironically, like 4 minutes later, one of the owners.
But, it's something that I feel very passionate about, There's so many people who don't have the money to go and spend even on a $16 ticket. I think
because it's not $16. It's parking. It's the ticket.
Not if you park outside for free.
But not a lot of people. Okay,
hey, you know what? Send me an email. I'll let you know how to do it.
Well, not so much that, but let's just pretend
you shouldn't have to park outside the stadium.
And here's the thing. I kind of want to start because doesn't Frank McCourt still own the rights to the parking lot?
Owns, I think, like 75%
of the parking lot, right?
Something. So I'm sure there's a chart out there that has the breakdown.
So $7.50 on my $10 is going to Frank McCourt still.
It's $20.
It's expensive.
Not if you buy it ahead of time.
Right. But it's baseball. And there are a lot of older people, older generations
right.
that do not deal with social media or are very,
Computer savvy.
Exactly.
Even though, guys, if you know how to operate Instagram or Facebook, that does not mean that you're tech savvy. I'm sorry, but that's one thing that I'm
it's
seeing.
true.
It's like, yeah, I know how to operate the computer. I know how to post. No, that's not being computer savvy. No. I did a career fair probably last year. I did a career fair. Shout out to, you know what? I'm not even going to give a shout out because I forgot the name of the school, but it's in Anaheim. And I was talking to the kids, and when I was in high school, when I was in junior high, it was all about the Lakers because of Shaq and Kobe. To my surprise, I had Cavalier fans and I had Warrior fans. I did kind of bring up the Dodger question. Now, this is early. This is probably March, so the season had not started yet. No Dodger fan, no Angel fan yet.
Oh.
But that goes to the point, though, that had this TV deal been finalized, I'm pretty sure I would have had a hand or two say I'm a Dodger fan.
No, of course. Yeah.
So
it's sad.
It really
really
is.
sad. And there's a lot of schools that their sports what is it called? Like when they're organized sports.
Oh, team sports.
Okay. Like they're not getting funding, so they're being shut down. Right. So it's like, okay, if you're not even playing baseball in school and you're not seeing it on TV, like where are you seeing it?
Curious to know where you guys are at. Let us know. Pantone 294 on Instagram or Twitter. Just say, hey, I agree. Or, the only thing I see that became beneficial from this is all that money is the reason why the Dodgers have been able to spend so much money on players. But what good does that do if we cannot watch the product? That's out on the field. Right. We're gonna shift gears. This Saturday, January 28th is FanFest. No.
27th.
Is it 27th?
Yes.
It is 27th. Saturday.
27th.
Saturday 27th.
The 28th, we will not be there.
Look out for the booth. Pantone 294 will be there. So
yes.
Our booth is going to be out there. If you want more information, again, I can't stress this enough. Instagram, Twitter, Pantone 294. But a couple of years ago, I had a little rant, and I'm going to do it again this year. They had a signing events, or they have a signing tickets. $25 gives you the right to be able to get a signature from a couple of players. I'm not going to go into details of the players because, in my opinion, they didn't bring out the big guns. But still, $25 is $25. It's a reasonable price. It's reasonable.
And I agree. I didn't see Turner's name on any of them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So they could have brought up better names. Puig was on there, and Tolles, and anyways, Oral Hershiser's on there. $25 for the voucher, but at 10. So the tickets went on sale on Monday, the 22nd. They went on sale at 10 a.m. for season ticket holders. They were not available for the general public for public sale until 2:30. That's 4.5 hours later. In my opinion, those are the real fans because they're not going to make a buck out of this. But Alex, you said you were going to defend the season ticket holder because you were a season ticket holder.
Oh, I'm not going to defend them, but I just think different. I just think different. Obviously, I was a season ticket holder for 11 years. I gave up my seats. Obviously, I wasn't going to as much as games as before, so there was no point. I couldn't even give the tickets away, so I let them go. I don't want to defend them, but it's just like anything else. When you go to a concert, what do? People, they're on at 10 in the morning buying tickets, and then they resell them. It's a business. It's nothing different than buying tickets for opening day and selling them on supper.
Which I agree, but the organization, the Dodger organization, clearly knows what's happening, and they expanded the gap.
But it happens with every team.
But a couple of years ago, it was going on sale at, let's say, 10 in the morning. I think either 11 or noon, it was already available for the public. 1 to 2 hours, that's more reasonable. And even then, I was still a little upset.
Yeah, but you get a code. You get a code that limits you to only 4 tickets. It's not like you go in there and you buy 100 tickets.
But they still sell out though.
But whether you do whether it's 11 in the morning where they have that 1 hour gap, or you have that 4 hour gap, you're only entitled to get 4 tickets. Like if your purpose is to get a ticket, you're gonna be there at 10 o'clock. By 11 o'clock, no one's there already. By 1:15, all the tickets are sold out.
That's what I'm saying. So
it doesn't make a difference, 11 or 2, right?
No, but I think that's what he's saying. Like, when do the fans that can't afford season tickets go and purchase.
So why say general public, you get your shot at 2:30? Why not just?
I will bet money that this is how it works. You know, I don't work for the Dodgers, right? But I'm assuming that for season ticket holders, they get a special amount of tickets, X amount of numbers. General public does the same thing. I'm assuming that's how it works. There's no way that at 2:30 no one got tickets. If there's if there's anybody out there listening, I'm sure there's somebody out there at 2:30.
Yeah, we want to know if you are a public, not a season ticket holder. You have to be a regular, public. If you were able to squeeze in at 2:30 and still get yourself a voucher, I guarantee you they're not going to get a good one though. Puig is probably sold out. Julio Urias, I'm sure that's sold out. Or Hershiser, I'm sure that's sold out as well. They might get a voucher for like Rob Segedin. No offense to Rob Segedin. No offense, but he's no Puig. You know what I mean? So, curious to know. Let us know. Pantone294 Instagram or Twitter, or contact at Pantone294 if you want to do a little email and write a nice little long paragraph. Guys,
we read everything.
Yeah, they read everything.
Every comment, every message.
We definitely will.
DM.
More content is going to come to you. This is just a tip of the iceberg of what you're going to be expecting this season. Keep an eye on our social media. If you want to follow us individually, mine is Gabe Real Sports, GabeReal Sports. You got Alex at Alex AlexUUR. And then you got Desiree at Pretty Bird with 2 Y's and 2 R's. So Pretty Bird, just add 2 Y's and 2 R's. Guys, any last comments you want to say?
We're excited. Something crazy. Let's make it happen.
Yeah,
absolutely.
If there's a specific topic you guys want to talk about, email us, DM us, let us know. We'll try and cover it.
For ticket information, you still have some tickets available for your trips?
Yes. I think the only one we're sold out on is...
We sold out the Grand Canyon trip, and we sold out the first San Francisco trip.
Yes, so our first 2 trips are sold out. Everything else, we're selling very quickly. Like, we're more than halfway sold out in almost everything.
Don't wait, guys. Right now, I'm pretty sure you're either about to or you already did your tax return. Boom.
Vamos.
That car can wait. I'm just kidding. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter, Pantone294. Till next time, thanks for listening to the Pantone294 podcast.